Hi, it's Dawn Mucci here, and welcome to my office. I'm here today to speak with you about franchising and some of the misconceptions that are out there with respect to being in the head lice business. So today I'm going to cover 7 things that you may not know about being in the head lice business, or 7 misconceptions that people may have about someone buying a head lice removal franchise system. The first one is there's not enough demand. How could there be enough demand? Is there that much head lice out there? Well, the answer is yes, indeed, there is. There's a $1.5 billion market in North America for head lice removal services, and over 17 million people get head lice annually. So those are some pretty big numbers. And kids hair care is one of the fastest growing market sectors, and it's poised to really increase over the next 5 years. So number 2 is there is a high risk in this market. It's a precarious market, and the opposite is true. We have proven to be a very viable business, being 23 years in business. We have overcome and been through 2 recessions and a pandemic. So as far as that goes, we've really proven the viability of the business. The other thing is lice are not going anywhere. They have adapted, and they are, going to continue to adapt. They are coined super lice at this point, where they have become more resistant to some of the over-the-counter products, and that's good news for us in the head lice business. That means people are struggling a lot more with trying to get rid of it with over-the-counter products, and because we have some very safe and natural ways of dealing with lice, people will turn to us for help when other options fail. The third misconception is that the ick factor. Let's just put it out there. I should have put that as number 1, but the ick factor, or perhaps being exposed to a communicable affliction, might turn some people off from wanting to invest and get involved in a head lice removal business. But it's quite the opposite. The ick factor is what actually makes us more successful. It's people that do businesses in sectors that other people don't want anything to do with. For example, look at the 1-800-GOT-JUNK removal business. It's uber successful because they're doing something other people don't want to do. That comes right down to same with head lice. The ick factor is what kind of gives us that success. And you really don't have to pick lice to do this business. And in 23 years of doing this, I have not contracted lice, nor have any of my consultants or franchisees. And that is because we follow a very strict sanitation protocol, and our policies and procedures are in place for those things. So you never have to worry about getting lice. If you can look past that ick factor and look at it as a benefit, look at it as something that is good business, and look at it as a business, then you'll see the opportunity is there, and the ick factor shouldn't even be part of your decision. The next thing is the revenue. So people may think there's limited revenue. How much revenue could you possibly get in being in the head lice business? Well, I can tell you there are a number of revenue streams that we have in the business. We have our service revenue, we have our product revenue, we have our hair cutting revenue, we have our head check revenue, we have our educational revenue, we have mileage revenue. There are a number of different revenue streams, and because Lice Squad has become all things kids hair care, we are not just doing lice removal now, we are doing hair care for families and children living with autism and special needs, or just children who need a private space to get a haircut. And we've developed our own line of safe and people planet friendly products for kids called Superhero Kids Hair with Care, and these products are all tear free, paraben free, and scent free. So we have a product line, we have service, we have education. There's so many ways and so many revenue streams within the business itself, and more always opportunities are coming because I'm innovating all the time, and there's always new products and new things that we are evolving and innovating on a regular basis. Number 5, it's just too niche of a market. It's not something that people really think about, and that's another advantage. Next to the ick factor, the niche of the business that we're in is another huge driver of our success, and that is because this is a need, not a want. And so people, when they have bugs in their hair, or they have a child that's really having a hard time getting a haircut in a traditional setting, they will pay any amount of money to get help with that. And it's not that we charge a lot of money, but people are willing to, in hard times, pay money for services like ours because they are needed. And we are, because of the niche, we are a well-known and trusted brand. We have the brand recognition. We are a go-to source for all things head lice and now all things kids hair care. So the niche as well as the ick factor really are two of the main reasons why you would consider getting involved in the head lice and kids hair care business as a sound business investment. The sixth thing was the stigma and perhaps career satisfaction. How could you possibly be satisfied with a career in a head lice or kids hair care business? Well, I will have to tell you. Our main mission is to end the stigma associated with lice and to stop the overuse and abuse of pesticides and chemicals on people and the planet. And that's a very satisfying mission to have. And the work itself is very purposeful, meaningful. The gratitude we get for doing what we do is a daily thing, and when you're getting a daily amount of gratitude from your customers, that is a real good reason to do what we do, and it's something that fulfills the people that do this type of work. So looking beyond that ick factor, looking beyond the stigma, looking at it being a people-to-people serving business, and the rewarding feeling that you get from that, and being able to help people beyond the stigma and giving them that peace of mind. There's nothing more rewarding than that. And that brings me to number 7, cost of entry. This is one of the lowest cost franchises that you can get into. So we are not expensive to start, and the ongoing overhead and ongoing costs to operate are very low as well. So to get into the business is easy. The overhead is low. There's not a lot of inventory to carry. We don't need a lot of square footage for our bricks and mortar, and we don't need to be in AAA plazas. We can be in very discrete locations, industrial, even a residential, commercial. So those are the benefits that will help you see profits sooner and more profits. You're not spending a lot of money on monthly overhead. You are not spending a lot of money on entry to the business. And the most important thing is you're getting into business for yourself, but not by yourself. And you have a roadmap to follow and a whole team of mentors there to support you on your journey. So those are 7 really good reasons to consider getting into the children's hair care and head lice business. And breaking any of those misconceptions about the stigma, the ick factor, all of those things. It's businesses that have a niche and that do have that do something that not a lot of other people want to do that are really successful. I mean, there, first of all, is very limited to no competition in these spaces, and the competition we have, well, we've pioneered the industry, and we are a trusted brand and a leading brand and a go-to source. So we do have an advantage in that as well. And that is the advantage of joining a franchise system, quite frankly, is that you're under an umbrella of a greater group of people, like-minded people who have a common goal, and we're all going toward that same goal, which makes it an easier to achieve goal, and something that we do together with a purpose and a passion. So thank you for watching. Please visit my website, or you can email me, Dawn, at licesquad.com, and I'd be happy to send you a franchise discovery kit and set up a call and go over some more reasons why you too should consider becoming part of the Lice Squad and Superhero Kids Hair with Care franchise family. Thanks for watching, and have a lice-free day.